Welcome to the acoustic version of If You Could Only See. I'll touch a little bit on some of the solo guitar, the notes that you really know. If you want to play the solo, it's all around 7 and 5. That kind of stuff. But I'm not going to go into the lead guitar because frankly I didn't learn it. I just love playing this acoustically. So saw Tonic, and when he talked about playing this or writing this song, he was in love, first love, talking to his mom. If you could only see the way she looks at me, maybe you'd understand. And his mom's like, don't marry her, and he did, and of course it went south. But great little backstory, which makes a lot of sense when you listen to the words. So we'll get into the lesson, talk a little bit about the strumming that'll help you with the timing of the song and how he goes in from one chord to another. And also I'll have notes that I'll upload, and their link will be available below the video to download. So hope you enjoy this. Let's talk about the chords. In the beginning we're going to play A minor to C. We're going to move to a G, and you want to play the G with your ring finger and pinky down on the first and second string, so you can move your first finger to on the sixth string back to an F note. So this will be G over F. What you do is you're going to hit the F note and mute the A string and let the rest of the strings ring out. Okay, a little bit of a tension chord because we want to resolve it back to G. All right, so we got A minor, C, G over F, back, and then through it again. He'll go through that series of chords: A minor, C, G over F, back to G. The second time through, instead of coming back from the G over F, he will stay there. When she says she loves me, and then you go into the little interlude. All right, so strumming. You want to do, it's all about timing with this song. So what I found with an easy strum is down, up, down, slight pause, and then another down. Think of that as the first section. So the second half, if you think of it this way, you're going to go down, down, up. All right, this is the really simplified version of it. So first half, second half, it should sound like this. Then we do that on the C. Go to the G. The F, we're only going to do the first section. Then move to the G for that second section. Alright, so that will help you with the timing. So let me go through that slow because it's hard to show this at a real slow speed. But okay, so that should help you with the strumming. You can embellish a little bit as you speed it up. I want to add one more strum in the second half. That would be a little more advanced, and again, it might help you with the timing. So first half. Will help you with the rhythm. So do the slow version and just work up to speed. and that'll get you the rhythm. The first section of the interlude will start out A minor, then to E, then to G, and I suggest you play a full bar chord and then move to the F bar chord. The reason being, the G open sounds so open, and you move to an F, it doesn't quite sound right. So if you do it this way, it kind of follows along, if you will. You can do it the other way, even play part of the F, the beginner F, if you want. Either way, it sounds fine. So they'll go through that twice, and then they're into a little bit heavier part. Okay, so the little bit heavier part that he does, we're going to do some power chords. We'll be going G to A, and then open E 6th string to an F. All right, so it should sound like this. So what we're going to do is slide from this G to A power chord, just hitting the 1st through the 4th string, and then we're going to go down, up, down, and then a chuck up. All right, then we're going to come back and slide G to A, but we're going to only go down, up. All right, so the two together again. Then we're going to just go to that open E and come into that F with the down, up, down. Same rhythm, down, up, down, and then a down, up. Okay, a little bit harder to show slow, but I think you get the idea. Now what he does after that is a beautiful chord. Alright, so I don't know if you guys have ever played a C where you switch your finger with your pinky and you're adding the G note to an C. It's the same thing but slid up. Alright, so take your C form, slide it up a full step. Alright, so now we're on the 5th fret, 5th string, 4th string, 4th fret, open 3rd, 2nd string of the B, or I'm sorry, 2nd string's 3rd fret, and open E. Alright, but we got to add this A note. Okay, so again, it's easier if you use your ring finger, pull that pinky down on the 6th and 5th respectively. Now the way he comes into this so fast is he slides into kind of the top half. So he'll play the 6th, 5th, excuse me. He comes into it pretty quickly. You want to play the top half of it, maybe the 5th, I'm sorry, 6th, 5th, and 4th. And then get your fingers in place and the second time strum through the whole thing. So it should coming into it be like this. Beautiful chord. I suggest practicing playing your C this way. It's a pretty way of playing the C also, and it helps you if you're doing it. So you don't have to move. But anyhow, so we go to that D, add 9th, add 11th. And we come back to our A minor to C, and he'll hold the G at that point. So I got that in my notes as some padiddles, so it just means hold it, all right? And then he comes in, I guess you'd call it the chorus. There really isn't much of a chorus. The verses are kind of the chorus. And we're back to the G. So really, that's the whole song. We'll go over the little lead break, which he comes into. They'll go into another interlude with the another verse. That what they do after the verse and kind of chorus. Let's see. He'll go. And from a G instead of an F, they'll go into an E minor. When she says she loves me, and then you're into the solo. Solo is 2 on the E, F once, pause, F again, G twice, A, kind of a pause and a pause. He comes into it pretty quickly. You want to play the top half of it, maybe the 6th, 5th, and 4th, and then get your fingers in place. And the second time strum through the whole thing. So it should, coming into it, be like this. Alright, beautiful chord. I suggest practicing playing your C this way. It's a pretty way of playing the C also, and it helps you if you're doing it. Have to move. But anyhow, so we go to that D at 9th, at 11th, and we come back to our A minor to C, and he'll hold the G at that point. So I got that in my notes as some padiddles, so it just means hold it, all right? And then he comes in, I guess you'd call it the chorus. There really isn't much of a chorus. The verses are kind of the chorus. And we're back to the G. And then the F over G. And G, okay? So really, that's the whole song. We'll go over the little lead break, which he comes into. They'll go into another interlude with the another verse. That what they do after the verse and kind of chorus. Let's see. He'll go. And from a G instead of an F, they'll go into an E minor. When she says she loves me, and then you're into the solo. Solo is 2 on the E, F once, pause, F again, G twice, A, kind of a pause and a pause. I'll go through that 4 times. Then back into the okay, during the solo, if you want to play the notes, they're played on a slide, but what we're doing is we're going to go on the 4th string, play 10 to 9, then we'll come to the 3rd string, go from 9 to 7, so kind of slide it into them. Then come up to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and slide that up to 14. Alright, that is the little intro lick that they do. So if you have 2 guitars, you could maybe do that. Even if you wanted to play all on the 3rd string, you would go from 5 to 4. Okay, hope you enjoyed this.